DJ, check your mic.
Check. Yeah, y'all know what time it is, baby. It's the golf Masters remix, though. Will Rory win? They think Scotty's the best. Tiger is too over par. But guess what? It's the Masters where people are tested. The water, the putts, it's great to test. We got bets, drinking beer, called off work. Golf is a sport. There we go, baby. Live
DJ,
Masters.
you're the first black guy that can't sing.
Yeah, I know.
I don't understand it.
Wow.
That's why I stick to the podcasting.
I've never seen that. You can dance though, right?
A little bit.
Oh, yeah,
you
you
better
can
be able
dance.
to, baby.
Sure.
You lose the rhythm like as you get older, though. Like just lose a step or two.
Yeah, that's my problem. I lost the rhythm. I used to could dance like crazy.
Aren't you 24 or something?
25.
Shoo!
He lost it.
Dang, you've seen some stuff, man.
We're here, though. Sand Trap, thank you.
Yeah.
Get some claps, a round of applause.
Those are kind of golf claps, right?
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah. We are live, the barn, here at the Sand Trap in Park Hills, Missouri. We are here for a very special occasion. We got, this is Anthony. I am normally on Vulgar Display, a podcast. I do talk about things other than metal. That other thing happens to be golf.
That's right.
One other thing that I talk about.
You got two specialties.
Otherwise, I'm a mute. We also have Chuck
Hey, buddy.
in the house. We got,
Sorry I'm late.
sorry.
They told me an hour early, and I was still 3 minutes late. But that's
And we also got DJ from every single podcast in the world.
Yes, sir. I'm just glad to be a part of the barn. It's been wrong. It's all coming together, so got a great spring and summer ahead of us. We got to get on the course sometime. It's been a minute.
It has. It's been quite a minute. We also got Ben hanging out. He's also from the Barn Live.
Yes, sir.
Ben.
What's up, Benny? Take your shirt off. See if that heart's still working.
Oh, wow. He really took his shirt off. Just kidding. And, of course, we got the Mox with us.
What's up, Twan?
How's it going?
Man, me and you love this day, don't we?
What a day. We are here watching the opening day of the Masters. What an exciting day for most of us.
How many years have you two consecutively watched it?
Oh, honestly, I've been probably since 2005, 2004 time frame, I would
we
think.
all started playing about the same time.
Yeah.
Playing golf at the same time. When was that?
Probably around then.
04?
Around then.
304?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This year's a little bit different with my work situation. But normally, if I was at work, no work's getting done. One computer up with the Masters, the other one on work, whatever that is.
Same. I've got either my work set up or my home set up, and I've got my little iPad next to it every year. I got to keep watching this.
It's only my third Masters, but golf's been taking a big part of my life, and just hanging out with you guys and golfing and seeing how great these guys are. It's something that I love to watch, man, because it's just one sport that everyone can't do. And I was talking with my friends the other day, we're talking greatest athletes, and it's still got to be Tiger. It's hard to win in golf, all the time. So golf is a great thing. I came about and watching the Masters, one of the greatest tournaments. So
this is Tiger's tournament, right? Yeah. Maybe not this year, but he owns this tournament.
5-time winner.
Is this you guys' favorite major?
Yeah,
Mine, by far, yeah.
Easily.
I love the U.S. Open. It's always on a Father's Day weekend. Chilling, watching that, yeah.
Although the waste management is creeping up.
That's not a major,
It's
but
not
yeah.
major.
It's a cool.
It's a major for us.
It's the funnest thing to watch, right?
Hey, so is the last one at Atlanta? Is that a major when they're up
So that's playoffs, basically golf playoffs.
Okay, I like that a lot too. I think they're
East Lake.
Yeah, I think everyone's just polished around there, coming to get something, and I like that tournament a lot too.
We might actually hear from Matt Brandon, who is actually maybe at the course right now.
That's awesome.
He's maybe him right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Way better, Matt. We're not live.
He might call in later, but he's been to East Lake, and he said it's fire.
I bet.
It's legit, because it's a playoff atmosphere with golf, which you don't get a lot of the time.
Is it private? Can you play it?
I don't know about the actual course.
Oh.
My guess is it's private. Most of them you can't play.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
This one specifically.
Let's talk about a little bit about the history. This thing is what, in its 80-something year of being a major. This thing was started in 1933, 1934. I think they started the talks of it in 1933, and then the first actual tournament was in 1934, which is insane how long this has been going.
Yeah, I like that. And like you're talking about the history of the course too, and
Oh yeah.
and they were talking about like the pink flower. I forgot what the flower was called, and just like all the small details within the course, you can tell this course has really stood the test of time.
And I can't think of another sporting event where history matters as much as this. This would be,
Oh, yeah.
I guess, if you could compare it to something, maybe if like,
Indy 500, maybe. I don't,
yeah, maybe, or I was thinking like maybe the World Series with the Yankees in it at the old
Oh, yeah.
old
Yeah.
stadium or something. But I don't know where history matters as much as it does at the Masters. They take their history serious, and it's one of the things I like about it. All the weird kind of traditions, the skipping across the lake, the dinners, the which we're going to talk about here in a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
I got my dinner. I can't wait to share my dinner pick with y'all.
This is the only major that's held at the same exact place, right? Every year?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I mean, that'll tell you right there the history of it. And it was built. It's Bobby Jones's course, right? He never even was a professional.
Nope, he was not.
Never turned pro.
crazy.
One of the greatest golfers ever.
I think I've read even that it was him and a journalist that even said, "Hey, this is a major now," and they just said, "Okay, it's a major."
All right.
We should do that.
Yeah, Bell Reeve. It's a
right?
major now.
Hey, I'm Joe Rogan now.
That's a very loose interpretation of that story, but
A little more went into it.
a little bit more.
I like talking about the history too, and I like that throughout the years, and we'll probably get to course designs later, but how they're starting to revamp the holes and stuff, and to really test the time of new powerful golfers that are stronger off the tee maybe than the golfers were back in the day and stuff. So I like how they really test the time of golf with how it's growing in the game as well and changing, so they change the courts and stuff too.
Well, it's not just the golfer, right? I mean, the equipment has changed.
Right.
You're not hitting the old wooden clubs that they were in the 30s and 40s.
Off the dirt hill or whatever they used to
Dirt
have.
hill. You got to allow for, obviously the athletes are in probably much more better shape.
Yeah, working out.
Let's include John Daly in that.
The most fit athlete.
The most fit. These are professionals, folks.
I think that started with Tiger, though.
Yeah.
I remember maybe not even watching golf as a kid. I didn't watch it a whole lot that I can remember, but it was like a geeky sport where guys that were
time.
out of shape played,
Craig
and they were
Stadler?
kinda,
Yeah.
Colin Montgomery and guys that didn't have a football look. I've seen Tiger live and in person. Chuck has as well. He
Looking
looks
at him
like
right now.
I wouldn't
Good
say a
Lord.
linebacker, but he looks like a strong safety
He's a
prop.
freaking
But he's
Adonis,
built.
man.
And I think he was a big part of the way that golf changed in a lot of different ways. But one was the physique and sometimes muscle strength, but also the flexibility as well.
Well, I think that's why Tiger was so good at the time he was taking off, because he had that step above people, and we don't walk 18 holes ever, but if we did that, we'd be trying to go home in 10 or 12, so.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that stuff, when I do walk, or even when it's cart path only, you're walking, man, you're dead.
Yeah.
We, Chad and I only walked, I think maybe a couple times back when we had a membership out at a different local country club out at Terre de Lac. We walked the top half, and then we said, okay, let's go walk the valley course now. And I think the walk up the number 9 killed us.
Yeah.
Trying to come back.
And Matt told us the other day about how hilly it is and just how awful. And to think Jack Nicklaus won this at 46 years old.
5 times.
Yeah.
46 years old, man.
I think they said
Amazing.
in the late 90s, what year was it? Maybe 96? The Jacks finished in the top 10 at the same time that Tiger did.
Dang.
What?
Yeah.
God, dude, he's so underrated. He might be the most underrated athlete of all time.
Speaking of Jack, did anybody watch him hit the group that did the opening hit?
Yeah, the
This morning,
ceremonial. Yeah, I saw that.
He was everyone at that point because he hit a good drive and it hit the fairway. Dude rejoiced like it was me. I'd be like, every time I'm hitting the fairway, I'm just like, yes!
Well, I feel like how old Jack looks.
Exactly.
So if I'm him and I even get anywhere near the fairway, especially with all those people around, like they're in danger. Those people on the side are in danger.
So how does that work? Like the honorary, do they have to walk?
They don't. They just tee off.
They
Tee
tee
off and
off,
done.
yeah,
That's
they're
it,
done.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a ceremonial kind of thing. Arnold Palmer was a huge part of that. And when he passed away, they'd put and I don't know if they did it this year, but they would put a seat there with his jacket on it.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
bunch of people would, have an emotional experience there. But it was always something him, Gary Player, and Jack would do.
Who's the top 3 winners at the Masters?
Ever? Jack, Tiger.
Probably
Who's the
Player
third?
or-
Yeah.
probably.
You guys know the third?
No.
Are we just picking, or are we like trying
No,
to?
it's a real stat.
You know the answer, right?
Yeah, it's 654. 654.
Jack,
I know
Tiger,
Tiger's 5.
4.
Watson, or was it Watson that won it twice in a row?
Arnold Palmer.
Talking about Bubba?
Arnold Palmer had 4.
Was Palmer?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's them 3.
Jack,
Wow.
Tiger, and Arnie.
Yep.
That's a pretty good list.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
not bad.
Not bad at
In the
all.
last 10, nobody from the top, from under the top 25 has won past 10 years.
Yeah, I see that.
This is a tournament before that.
Oh, yeah.
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 The underdog tournament.
Dude, you rarely see somebody, not a no-namer, because anybody that's playing the Masters has a name, right? They have the right to be there, either through past wins or their ranking, their world ranking. But you hardly ever see a really underdog player come up and win.
Yeah.
Now, Danny Willett, we kind of talked about how he kind of came out of nowhere one year and won it.
Would you say Hideki was?
I would say. I don't think he was top 10 at the time.
I don't think he was either.
No, I don't think so.
But that was really
No.
cool to watch.
Yeah.
That was COVID year, so there wasn't fans there. And if you guys remember on the 18th where his caddy put the flag back in and like saluted the course as like a sign of respect, I thought that was really neat to see.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
I didn't
Oh, well,
see
he
that.
had to have been top 25, though, Hideki.
I said 10, right?
Okay, right.
Did I say 10?
Yeah, you said 10.
Sweet.
Yeah, so the Mox actually just
He was just saying it was-
stole one of my things I was going to do here. Looking back and thinking about, and it can be anything you've watched or anything you've read about, but what are you guys' favorite moments from the Masters?
Oh, I got one.
Ooh,
And you cannot say Tiger's chip in
Oh,
on
wow.
16.
What? Why can you say that?
Because that's yours.
Everybody's. That's everybody's favorite moment.
I like that. I was watching the top 10 moments actually, and I like that moment. I think the Willett and Spieth moment was really cool, or that shot that Bubba had to out the Pines.
Yeah.
That was a cool shot.
Very cool.
Especially from
Oh, yeah, that Bubba shot was,
Yeah.
Especially from a left-hander. I was like,
Yeah.
that's nasty.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Phil had one of those from the Pines, too.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a
yeah, he
legendary
did.
shot.
Yeah, he did.
That was nasty too.
They thought he was going to lay up, and he said, "No, I'm going for it."
Yeah.
And landed right in the middle of the green.
And Phil is known to do that. I mean,
Yeah.
he's okay putting the risk out there. And he sure did with some career moves here lately.
Yeah.
But, well, I don't know. I mean, he's
He's
rich
doing
as
all
you can
right.
get.
Yep.
And home a lot.
What about you, Chuck?
The final putt that Jack made when he was 46, it's just iconic. You just did that the stance
Oh,
that he
yeah.
had, watching it go in.
Yeah.
I mean, it's iconic, man.
Yeah.
So my favorite moment is honestly probably when Bubba won in 2014.
Yeah.
Dude, I've never seen such emotion come out of a player. At the moment he won, I mean he reached over. I mean he hugged his father as soon as he won. I mean that part gave me chills.
Yeah.
His story to win the Masters, man. I mean, coming from just himself.
Out of nowhere.
He trained himself.
And a lot of respect. I feel like a lot of people are like the iffy about Bubba, but he's a good golfer. He's just one of them guys that he's going to do his thing, carry his persona, in golf.
He did his thing like most guys do. That golfers are great for a short period of time. There's very few that just last, like Phil, Tiger, Jack. But there's very few. You just got so many of them that are just in a short period of time, 1.5, 2 years or whatever. And
The cool thing about Bubba, and you mentioned it, is didn't win back-to-back, but won a year later.
Yep.
Like, if you're looking at the list of all the Masters winners, just 1 year apart from winning the Masters twice, that's such a huge part of Bubba's legacy.
Absolutely.
Now, Bubba, I don't think he's got the game anymore that he used to, but he's always kind of a guy that I think a lot of people rooted for. He had personality, he had style, he kind of dressed different, so he had a distinct look about
He
him.
had that swagger.
Yeah.
Yeah. That swagger you bring to golf today.
And he's been pretty open about, we talk about mental health a lot, and I hate to bring it up as much as I do, but he's been pretty open about some of his struggles off the course that's really affected him. And the Netflix special, the Full Swing.
Full Swing.
Yeah.
Season 2 coming.
The Brooks, season 2's coming?
Yeah, they confirmed it.
yeah.
They've been following the guys. They've been following the guys all year.
Here,
Good.
Please let that happen every year.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Bring that back, Netflix. But the Brooks episode,
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
It's heartbreaking, dude.
how transparent he was about,
Yeah.
man, I just, with these injuries and stuff, and how he was this great, especially playing in the majors.
4 major wins, man.
He
In
was
his
like-
age, that's crazy.
Crazy how he was talking like, he's just as good as these guys, but he's like, man, these Scotty's shooting 60, 69. He's like, Rory's shooting that. I can't play. He's like, I can't
He's like,
play.
I
with these
can't
guys.
do it.
Exactly.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a competitor at that level, you know, I consider myself a pretty competitive guy.
Yeah.
So I couldn't imagine admitting that, but even a competitor at that level where you're a professional athlete.
Oh, no way.
Come on, go in.
Oh, is that moving?
Oh, it might
It's
move.
moving, I think.
Oh, boy.
Brooks,
That
Brooks was
You gotta walk heavier.
the thing
Adam.
with
Yeah,
Brooks
right.
too is he was the competitor of competitors in golf. If you said something about him, he would, like a media person would say something about him, he would remember it and prove him wrong.
Quan, what's the rule on
See
that?
him like that.
10 seconds?
Something like that.
Yeah, I don't know the exact rule. If it goes in now, I don't think it counts, right?
There is a certain point where it does.
He just tapped it.
Was that
Who was
Xander?
that?
Xander, I think.
Yep. We are live.
He's
here
not
at
gonna win.
the-
I already done all the research.
We're live here at the Sand Trap Indoor Golf Club here in Park Hills, Missouri. Come down here, get you some virtual golf plan, get you some really good foods, get you some beers. We are sponsored by BetterHelp, Reynolds Landscape.
Dude, I
Let's cut
struggle with
that
it.
out.
He's got to
Reynolds
change it.
Landscaping and Lawn
Reynolds
Care.
Landscaping and Lawn Care.
It's
and
too
Liquid
many
Death.
L's.
It is.
Too many L's.
Yeah, and I.
Hole out, hole out. Coming.
No way.
Oh, get.
Not bad.
stop.
Come on.
Not bad.
That's great.
And we're back after this.
Yep.
Hey, this is Chad from The Barn, and this video is brought to you by Reynolds Landscaping and Lawn Care. Contact Shane Reynolds at 573-516-2387 today for a free bid and to schedule your projects. No job is too big or too small. It's time to get those projects up and going for the spring and summer season. Retaining walls, paving stone patios and walkways, fire pits, mulch, rock, flower beds, install drains, cutting yards, and more. Contact Shane Reynolds at Reynolds Landscaping and Lawn Care at 573-516-2387 for a free bid and to schedule your projects. Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service, and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 25,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, you just answer a few questions about your needs and preferences in therapy. That way, BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist from their network. Then you can talk to your therapist however you feel comfortable, whether it's via text, chat, phone, or video call. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, you can switch to a new therapist at no additional charge. With BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom picked for you, more scheduling flexibility, and at a more affordable price. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/thebarn. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/thebarn.
And we are
Right
back
now, through 10.
at the Sand Trap in Park Hills, Missouri. Come down here and get your virtual golf on, get you some food and good beer. What's up, fellas?
Yo.
We're talking the Masters.
Hey, Twan.
What's up, Ben?
We got
Hey,
Ben
guys.
joining us now.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great.
How's that heart, bud? You good?
My heart's good.
We
My heart's good.
I canceled the
Oh, my
tryouts. for your-
goodness.
Yeah. The show must move on, Ben.
You know, here's the thing. You know, I went to I told you they had to run a scope down to look at my heart, and the doctor said that he has a small heart.
You just got a small heart?
Yeah, that's what he said. He goes,
heart. Like
he
the
goes,
Grinch?
yeah, he goes, not like a deformity. He
Just
said
cute,
it's
just cute little heart,
It's
huh?
just smaller than normal. And I always thought I had a pretty big heart. I always thought
Jeez.
Immediately shrunk it some more.
yeah.
There's no diet or running that can help that, huh?
No,
It just doesn't make your heart
just-
grow.
All right, guys, we are watching the Masters this week, and Tiger's hitting right now off of 12.
If you love Christmas, it'll grow over 3 times hard,
Xander just
bigger.
put about-
Look at that.
Larger than the Grinch.
This
that.
this hole's got to give Tiger some heartburn.
Dude, that thing just
He
stopped.
he had a massive meltdown at this one last year, year before.
Look how thin that green is, man.
What do you go, like double?
No, he went like 4 over.
Oh, my
God.
goodness.
Gosh.
He went all over the place.
When was that?
It was last year before, he had a complete meltdown on 12.
Jeez.
All right, so we got a little bit of a probably media-induced drama, but we got a little bit of drama included in the Masters this year. We got the addition of the LIV players joining the PGA players, and how could they not include them? I mean, of all the LIV players playing, 6 of them have won this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, got to, man.
Hey, and I heard this morning. This may have been news before, but I didn't hear it until, like I said, it was this morning on Sports Talk that they announced that none of the LIV players are paired together at the Masters, and also none of them are in the featured group. Any
That's
featured
just dirty.
grouping. That's
Roy, during Roy's interview, I like what he said though. Like, you know, you got to think of these guys outside of like what they do professional, and they see each other outside of golf. And of course, it's like Roy said, he sees DJ and Brooks all the time. So, you know, the guys are highly respected guys around the world.
Oh yeah,
so.
they showed them early in the week. They played a practice round together. Rory and I think DJ played a practice round together.
And he said, Roy said he played 9 with Brooks, and
Yeah.
I think the only guy they're not respecting is Phil. So, I think that it's just a matter of, you know, just
and Patrick Reed.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
yeah.
nobody likes Patrick Reed.
He was that way before LIV.
Do you know, okay, Patrick Reed went to Augusta College, and they won like 2 national titles when he was there. Did you even know there was an Augusta College?
No.
Like, is it golf college? I mean, obviously, you would think if you had to guess.
And his
that's where you
teammates
put one, but-
hated him.
Hey, hate him. Almost kicked him off the team, I think.
Yeah.
It's insane.
But
Everybody hates this dude except for his wife.
I think I think it's good that they brought him back, because it just makes the field like more. All right, let's get this Rochambeau on. Like, let's see who's the best. You know.
You got to.
Exactly.
If they're not on there, you can't crown who's the winner. I mean, like who the best is right now. You know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
You think this opens up them like the leeway to them playing in some backdoor bigger tournaments?
I don't know. I think they're only in this one for the history part, honestly. So I don't know where this is going to lead for the PGA.
So I heard something about DP and the LIV. I heard that they're going to announce it Thursday, but it's something with them two that's about to be really big in the golf world. And I think that might shake up things a little bit with the PGA too. So
Now, has anybody watched the LIV on TV on the CW? You know, because it's on
I've
the
not watched
CW
it yet.
network. I tell you, it's about.
Didn't know that was what network.
Yeah. They signed a contract with the CW, so it's on right after Dawson's Creek.
Oh, good.
But it's a hard watch.
yeah,
I'm telling you, it's hard to watch because they've got so many different things going on the screen, and they try to make it. It's almost like Vince McMahon is running the LIV. I'm telling you, it's almost like watching wrestling.
I've heard it. It's really favored towards the live event and being there, and not so much on the TV end.
Right? I mean, if
The LIV
But
event.
that's not very profitable.
Listen, if Happy Gilmore was going to be on a tour, it would be the LIV. I mean, because that's what it looks like. It looks like a Happy Gilmore movie.
So it's a
So it
whole
looks
thing
like-
of the waste
That's
management.
what I was about to say. It's a whole waste management tour.
No, because waste management's cool.
Oh, it's not good. You don't like it.
No, the waste management's cool, but watching the LIV tour is hard.
Did you see last week?
The LIV,
Won last week.
I didn't watch LIV last week.
So I did. So as he's putting it in, he wins the individual, but then the team is celebrating because they won too. So you have 2 winners. It kind of makes it weird.
It is weird because, like I said, it's on the screen at all times, like the team scoring and their score and this, and it's
So
really
the
confusing.
winner might win, but he don't all the way win.
it's this.
What?
Hey,
What?
you get some money and a participation trophy.
Right,
Yeah.
and then at the end of the year they're having some playoff bracket with the team. I don't get it. It's hard.
How do you determine teams? They search your skins. They pick you. I don't.
I don't know if they paper rock scissors, but they're on a
Red
team.
Rover.
They think, but I heard, like, I was listening to a few other podcasts, and they think that the LIV guys have like no shot besides like DJ because just the way the courses they play compared to PGA fields, you know, elevated fields and stuff. They
Well,
said
it's
that,
not like they've been gone for a decade.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right,
it's
yeah.
been like a
that's
year
what-
or 6
yeah,
months for
that's-
some of
That's
them.
what I was saying too. But I think the courses do play a little tougher at the PGA. But these guys are still golfers.
Do they heckle
Yeah,
in
right.
golf? Like, is it going to be? You said there's one per. There's none paired together. So like Tiger hit yay, somebody else will hit yay, and then they're like boo. Let's do. They don't do that, right?
Yeah, no.
Nah.
No, I don't think fans care.
No, there's not
yeah.
a whole. Like I said, and this is no. I think Patrick Reed might be the only villain.
Right. But they do
Might
that
be the only
anyway.
Yeah,
villain
he was
in
a villain
golf.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
If he was in PGA, they boo. If he was if he saves people from a burning building, he'd be halfway back to cool.
Right.
He's that douchebagish.
Yeah. If he was a car salesman, nobody would buy cars from him.
No, no.
All right, so I'm going to DJ on this one. So
Most
they
punchable face too.
They just released the pairings yesterday, and I think you were waiting on that to do some betting. What were your thoughts on the pairings when they got released?
I thought they were really cool. I like the how they got they mixed in the young guys with these kind of guys that are really polished and playing well right now. Kind of like the Tiger Hovland and Xander mix. You know, you got Hovland being this young guy, Xander the guy's been in the mix, and you got a GOAT and Tiger. And I feel like this kind of like all that with these groups. Like Scotty's group's about to come up with Homa. He's the fourth in the nation. He's the fourth in the world. And they got the young amateur, the rookie. So I feel like it's just a test of golf that all these guys can't ride off, and they all need to play, you know, to par. You know, they can't ride off the Thursday opener. You know, they still got to be playing to their sharp game. So I feel like that has everything to do with betting and stuff. Who's playing with you next to the field? Because I feel like, you know, if one guy's doing something, you try to always hit the next shot better.
Rahm paired with Justin Thomas and Cameron Young, dude. That's awesome.
That's
killer.
Yeah, that's a
Killer one.
Yeah.
That's a beast.
Yep, I'll tell you what pairing did not work out
Which
this
one?
morning was the very first one.
Gary Player.
So it was Mike Weir and Kevin Na. I don't know what happened with Na, but he played 9 holes and withdrew. So
Yeah,
now Weir
Yeah,
has to
he
finish
just
the rest
quit.
of the
He's
round
doing today
solo.
and tomorrow,
He withdrew from the tournament.
and
period.
Weir has to do today and tomorrow solo.
Well, he's got to do today solo
Right.
the rest of the day.
I
So he
thought
had to
they
do
keep the same pair.
He had to do the back 9.
They don't keep the same pairing Thursday and Friday.
I don't believe they do.
Are you allowed to withdraw if you're just playing so bad?
I don't know what the reason
make
for
up
withdrawal
something.
was, but he was 4 over through 9, and he gave up.
Jeez.
Dude, I swear DeChambeau did that a couple years ago. I swear he did. He's like, nah. He's out.
I guess that's better to do that than stress yourself out all week.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you got to worry about, we spend all this time to get there, and is he going to make the cut tomorrow? And that sounds like there had to be a health issue too.
No, for sure. And all that live golf, that bad golf will put the test to you when you come to the real stage like Augusta.
He might have tiny heart too, Ben.
What's your favorite pairing
tiny
today?
heart.
My favorite pairing?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's probably the last pairing, which is Spieth, Fleetwood, and Finau.
Yeah, that's a fire group.
I think that's a dynamic group.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they'll all be playing. They'll be throwing some darts.
Yep. They should be. They're teeing off here soon, I believe.
Who's the Scheffler?
Scheffler, Scotty. He got paired with Max Homa and Sam Bennett, and they tee off.
pretty good.
They should be teeing off right now.
Yep.
That's good.
Man, and I'm a Tony Finau guy. That son of a gun. He's got to win it, right? I mean,
nice guy.
you want
Wanting to.
you want to talk about always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
He's an emotional guy, ain't he?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Watching that show, he's the nicest human being that's ever walked face of the planet.
I know.
Nicest, yes.
Yeah.
Nicest dude ever.
You know, after you did after that show, I was on the fence about him because I'm like, man, you're on the what was it called?
The what?
What was that show Finau?
Full swing?
Full swing?
Full swing.
Yeah.
No, not full swing. Like on the Golf Channel.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name of it right now, but
It was like
amateur. It's amateur.
Yeah, it was like amateur before he even was on the tour. Finau was on that. God,
Oh, he was on that? I know what you're talking about.
it's called like not Big Shot, but Big.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Big break.
Big
Was it
break.
Big Break?
That's it. Big break.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Big
that's
Break.
it.
Yeah, he was on Big Break.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and because I remember watching it, and then when he came on the tour, he kind of struggled a little bit, and I thought, man, you're on a TV show, you're not a PGA guy, but he's since proved me way wrong, and and I enjoy watching him play.
Yeah,
I didn't see Scheffler's shot. He just teed off for the first time, but I bet it was amazing.
Yeah,
I bet it was amazing. It's perfect. Really? Didn't take driver, Chad, or Mock says.
Yeah, a lot of the hole 1 is tough today. Rahm 4-putted it.
Oh my
What?
goodness.
4-putted.
Whoa, that's big.
Yeah.
He started like 3. Yeah, that's crazy. Started 3 over.
Wow. First hole, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, and that when Na withdrew, he was +2 from the jump. He was +2 automatically off of hole 1. That's a really tough pin placement too. It's right in the back corner.
Yeah, I saw that.
Could you hit with all those people right down the lanes, right down the
No.
side? No way,
Oh,
dude.
oh,
It'd freak me out.
Oh,
I
I
could barely
could.
hit with a bird chirping.
I mean, I could hit it. I just wouldn't know where it was going.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be safe.
No.
How important do you guys think the pairings are?
For competition, I mean, like say Rahm is with Justin Thomas, who has a great shot to win. I mean I'd want to be that than Weir. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's pretty important as far as they're because they want to get off to a good start. You want to be comfortable, and I think if you're paired off with somebody, especially that you've played with before and been paired with before, know their tendencies, know how they act, because some guys, may cry a little bit, may do this or that, but I think if they're comfortable with somebody that they've been paired with before, I think it's extremely important.
It matters when there used to be DeChambeau, where they would go like a turtle the whole time.
I think
That's true.
I think right now, for the PGA standpoint, I'm trying to win back the fans that have migrated over to Live. I think it's everything to try to get the viewers up, try to get people bought in more into golf. So I think it really starts with the pairings and who people are turning the TV on to watch.
Did anybody else, when they watched the full swing, look at PGA like, whoa, come on that when you found out that if you go Thursday, Friday, if you miss the cut, you get paid $0, 0 cents.
Yeah, I did not know that.
That's
until
insane. Insane. Yeah. They're making money off of you.
They changed that rule now with the Live. That was one of the things that changed with Live, that the PGA now pays their them guys' hotels fees and stuff.
Well, lo and behold, they do have the money. Who knew?
But yeah, I think pairings is a big thing. That's one of the things I look into when I'm getting ready to watch a golf tournament. Who's paired up. Which group I want to watch. So I think that's a big thing within the Masters.
Yeah, I'd be completely torn between like what Chuck was talking about. Am I comfortable? Am I going to be in my zone all week? Or am I going to get paired next to somebody who maybe is going to make me play a little bit better?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
kind of learn some things, right?
Right.
So it may not be somebody you're comfortable with, but if it's somebody that drives that back into you and gets you to accelerate your game.
With the pairings, I have a question inside that question. With the pairings, do you think these guys are like, what do you think their mindsets are at, being friends and stuff? Like, you think when Thursday kicks off, there's no talking on the greens, like stuff like that?
Oh, I think they
Oh
talk.
yeah, I'd love to know if Thomas and Spieth ever got paired together, like what happens?
Yeah.
Like, they just buddied. I mean, because they're best friends. If they,
Right.
Yeah, but you're at the
Jack on-
Masters.
right? I probably wouldn't talk to him.
Yeah, me neither.
Nah, I wouldn't talk to him.
Yeah.
But or you could be paired with Patrick Green, just want to punch him in his face all day.
Exactly. Yeah.
That would suck.
Big time. We are live at the Sand Trap Indoor Golf Club.
Live at the Sand Trap, sponsored by BetterHelp. Go there and get the help you need with mental help. And sponsored by Reynolds Landscaping and Lawn Care. Make sure you get with Shane for all your lawn care needs. And we're at the Sand Trap.
He's got to change that.
You got to change that just a little
Yeah.
bit.
Man, I tell you, I've been here before with the golf simulators, and it's a great time here at the Sand Trap.
Mm-hmm.
But this is my first time eating.
Oh, really? Oh, great.
Man, it's
Yeah.
great food.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
That pizza's different.
oh, that pizza
Yeah, it
is
is.
great.
It's good.
It's good.
Just the idea of this place is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my kind of place.
It's great that we don't have to go all the way to St. Charles, for something like this. Get around
Exactly,
town.
yep.
So-
It's right in our backyard.
And people that come down here, vice versa, for basketball tournaments, whatever. It's a great place to stop by. You got some time, hour or two to kick back. Definitely recommend stopping by the Sand Trap.
Absolutely. We're going to take another break so I can fix my mic.
Hey, this is Chad from The Barn, and this video is brought to you by Reynolds Landscaping and Lawn Care. Contact Shane Reynolds at 573-516-2387 today for a free bid and to schedule your projects. No job is too big or too small. It's time to get those projects up and going for the spring and summer season. Retaining walls, paving stone patios and walkways, fire pits, mulch, rock, flower beds, install drains, cutting yards, and more. Contact Shane Reynolds at Reynolds Landscaping and Lawn Care at 573-516-2387 for a free bid and to schedule your projects. Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service, and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 25,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, you just answer a few questions about your needs and preferences in therapy. That way, BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist from their network. Then you can talk to your therapist however you feel comfortable, whether it's via text, chat, phone, or video call. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, you can switch to a new therapist at no additional charge. With BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom picked for you, more scheduling flexibility, and at a more affordable price. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/thebarn. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/thebarn. Yep.
All right. We are live at the Sand Trap Indoor Golf Club here in Park Hills with the barn.
Great spot here, though.
Awesome spot.
Where's Kyle and Lotel? We need to get one of them guys on there. We'll maybe get them on here in a minute.
Yeah, and I mentioned Tiger's meltdown on 12 earlier. It was 2020, and he got a 10.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh! I thought. Why did I think that like the max was an 8, 10? Huh?
He got a 10 on that hole
Jesus.
in 2020.
Wow. That was like the year after he won, right? We won in 19.
Yeah.
Man, you're a better. You're just like done. If you bet, you're like
10.
Damn it, done.
Yeah, 10. I'm pulling a non, saying, okay, I'm with Ron.
Yep. Yeah, me too.
And do it on national television too, right?
Yeah, be like,
it's horrible just to do it at your home course.
Like, what hurts? The back, cock. Whatever. I don't care. Anything. Just let me get out. Get me out of here.
Exactly. What do you guys think of the action so far?
It's great.
Great, dude.
Great. Today's nice. It looks like there. I think there's some overcast, but it's like 70 maybe.
Yeah, weather's going to be iffy.
They're calling for a lot of rain these next couple days.
Matt was afraid it was going to get rained out one day.
Yeah, probably Saturday. It's supposed to be all rain on that day.
But right now we're looking at Tiger walking down 13. 13 was one of the holes that they changed this year.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, it looks great.
I love the way they did it.
Don't miss long, Jesus.
No kidding.
Those sand traps.
So
don't be too short either.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think on 13 they backed the tee box back 35 yards maybe. They lengthened it 35 yards. And what a lot of the players are saying during the press conferences was that it really puts you in a bind for either going for it because there's a little creek that runs right before the green, either taking that risk for a big reward or laying up. And I think a lot of it is dependent on their. It looks like Hoblin's got a goatee.
I know, I've seen that.
That's right.
I was hoping he put his thing down.
But I think a lot of it depends on how good your tee ball is off the box to see if you're going to go for it or not. Some of the shorter hitters, I think it's a given that they're not going to, but the longer hitters, I think, are. We just saw two layups, one by Xander and another by Tiger, where they both laid up because they weren't in a good position.
If you look at it like from their angle, like you look, that's the way of golf. You'll see it on TV, and like they look like their ball's 1,000 feet away from the cup. You know, when they stand at it, you're like, oh, it's not but that right there, looking from their angle on 13, dude, that looks impossible to stick it on there. It looks so small. The green looks so small.
Also, one of the problems with 13, or you call it a problem. I mean, this is a tough course for a reason, right? This is one of the most prestigious courses. This is the most prestigious course in the world. You know, I think the only other argument you might have is the old course at St. Andrews. But on 13 specifically, it runs away from you, so you do not have a flat lie. Wherever your ball lands, no matter where it lands, you do not have a flat lie. And on 13, and if you guys are golfers, there's nothing I hate. You can give me any kind of situation and scenario, but if my ball is either above my feet or below, it's going to be a problem.
Oh, and if you're on the fairway, if you're hitting off these hills, if you're on the fairway and you still have to hit above or below, it makes me so upset.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I hit a good shot. I shouldn't be hitting this crap.
Do you guys play that? Do you play a little bit more left or right when your ball is above or below?
Yeah.
If it's above, I play more right.
Right.
I play left to right all my tee shots. So like how the hole set up, I be on the right or left of the tee box. I feel like you gotta just base your shot off every shot.
Yeah, and I got to do that too for my slice.
Yep.
So that's always fun.
No, for real though.
Do you play your slice on every shot?
I don't. No, I actually don't try to play my slice because I don't want to concede that it's part of my swing.
Right.
You know, so
it's not going to happen this time.
I keep fighting it, right?
Dude, my slice, I go, okay, it only happens on the driver. My irons are straight as an arrow, and I don't know if I have to just play it normal. I don't know if it's going to slice till it's like 150 yards out. It looks perfect, and it just starts going. I'm like, oh, nah.
So you get that late action.
Yes.
Where it
Yeah.
starts off pretty straight and late.
And then sometimes it does not. I mean, 80% of the times it does.
What's your guys' favorite club in your bag?
Oh, man.
And depends on the day. And sometimes driver.
Really?
Oh, God, not
if I'm
me.
hitting it well. If I'm hitting it well.
Mine's 3-wood right now.
I hit a 3
wood.
iron.
Fairway or tee. I'm just
6 iron.
Yeah, 3, 4, 5 iron, man. I hit
It's nice, too.
great.
I would say that or my 60-degree wedge or my 8 iron. My 8 iron is my 150 shot. And it seems like you're always a 150.
Yeah.
You got to have a 150 club.
Yep.
So I hit the 8 a lot for some reason. I don't know. But between those three, it's one of those, depending on the day.
Man, what I appreciate about golf so much, like, these guys make 90 and in look like a free throw, you know?
Yeah, it is for them.
Like, it is, and it's just it's crazy how we go out there and we're whiffing, and, you know, it just, so you got to respect, like, their time they took to get to that.
Dude, watching them live, it looks like the same swing anybody else takes, but the ball explodes off of
Yes.
their freaking club. It's unreal. I don't know.
And when it lands, it's just so weird. It's just like, man, these guys know what they're doing.
Yeah, especially I didn't think it was the same as anybody. When I went up and watched the Ascension, and it was some of the senior players playing, but man, their form and they're trying to do things with the ball that I'm just trying to hit it straight when I play. Right, I'm not trying to hit a fade. I'm not trying to hit a draw. I'm wanting to hit it straight. I accidentally hit those things occasionally. So just watching like who was it? I forgot who it was, but just watching him hit, it was who was it? Who was we watching off the driving range?
A senior?
The Ascension, yeah.
KJ Choi.
Choi, yeah, that's who it was. But he was just trying all these different ways of his body movements and swinging, and it would go in the direction you could see him with his hand motions. Just it's going to go this way, and it started fading that way every time. Like I can't do that.
And different trajectories too.
Yeah, exactly.
He was hitting the same club, but he would change, where the ball placement was, and it would start out low, and then it would be high, and just you have to have so many different shot selections with the same club because they have so many different scenarios that they play with,
And imagination.
and we just try to hit the
Yeah.
ball.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
With muscle memory, when you do sport, a lot of times if I think about it, I screw it up.
Yeah.
You think that they think like, okay, I got to like move this muscle this time to do that, like, or just
I don't think they think anymore. I think they spend the time on the driving range thinking about it, and then once they're on the course, it's muscle memory.
Hovland's on a tear.
He's the leader right now.
a monster.
7 under.
7
Wow.
under. That's crazy.
I like this kid. I see him take his first shot. That's why I like him so
They
much.
said
You know what the line was set at?
for the winner,
Just for the round one was 1 under.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
yeah, but a lot of these guys were talking like, oh, they were hoping for rain because they feel like they could play more aggressive. It's going to stick and stuff. So I feel like they're
it'll soften up the greens,
Yeah.
it'll soften
yeah.
up the course. I think that does that helps the longer hitters, right? Because you don't get the rollout when it's soft.
Exactly. Yep.
You don't get all that rollout, especially with the undulation that Augusta has. The longer you are, the better.
Wow.
The better preparation. The better you're in better position for the next shot.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys as familiar with any other course that you have never played before than Augusta?
No.
No.
I feel like I've been there and I want to be there. It's
Yeah,
one of my
exactly.
dreams.
It's like, yeah, because like we've watched it so much and know the history. Like it's like, all right, you know what to do when you go there. But yeah, I don't think I know any other course.
I'll tell you another one. No, I bet if when I say it, you guys will be like, oh yeah. Pebble Beach. You know Pebble Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there on the water, you know it, man. If you see it, you know exactly where it is.
Hey, we're watching JT hit out of the bunker here with water on the other side and a pretty tight pin.
Yeah.
Is there a tougher shot than that?
No.
Pretty tough shot right there with that
Yeah.
pin placement from where he was at.
And this is day 1, and they place that pin there. Where in the hell are they going to place it day 4? My
On
God,
Sunday,
it's
yeah, that's gonna be
insane.
horrible.
They so did you guys hear that in November Tiger designed this course? I don't know where it is. Tiger designed this course and there's going to be a PGA tour there in November. So
I heard that. I did read that somewhere.
yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I like how Tiger's becoming more of the course designer. We all need to get down to Paynes Valley. They thought it'd be
yeah.
a good boys trip for the barn.
Been there. It's crazy.
You been?
Yeah.
You haven't been.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
you
crazy.
didn't play. You didn't play it right. You just
No, I got a funny story about that. So I was going to play it. I was on family vacation, so that's difficult anyway because you're going to want to play all 18, actually 19 holes.
Yeah.
Because they have that island green. It's just kind of a fun hole. It's not, actually part of the course, like part of the 18.
Right.
The CPC replica, the Sawgrass replica?
Yeah, we watched it in the barn.
Okay,
Remember?
yeah, that's right.
Where it's all water.
That's awesome, man.
So I planned on playing it, but I was going to be away from the family for at least 4 hours, probably longer.
Right.
And I got paired. I had my tee time and everything, but I got paired with a threesome that were together. So it was like those 3 buddies and then me
you?
just
Yeah.
there. Because they don't just let you go out by yourself because it's so jam-packed. They try to get... It's such a highly sought after course to play that they keep it pretty busy, which you can understand. But playing with like 3 other dudes with their buddies,
Right.
I was like, man, I don't know. And it was going to be like 4 or 5 hours at least. So we went to the course, got to see a lot of it, but I didn't actually play it.
Yeah, you would have been getting mulligans and stuff. So
Yeah, and imagine if I'll play with my buddies and I'll suck all day and it's okay.
I hit another ball.
Right.
Yeah, but you're with some other guys. You're like,
Yeah.
I should.
Yeah.
And what if they're like real good
Yeah.
and then there's me? What am I
Use
going
the
to
old
do?
Skechers edge or Skechers wedge there. They might get upset.
I've done that. Go ahead.
You pay $250 for a round, and you end up picking up every other hole.
Right, right. It's not
You
not
can't
cheap.
cheat, so you get beat by 35 strokes.
Yeah,
Dude, yeah, I've done that a few times. You feel hot on the front 9 playing by yourself, and you're like, oh, let me pair with somebody and just start pooping the bed. You're like,
oh man,
yeah.
That's the thing about golf is it can change in one swing or one little thing that sets you off. Like get your mind somewhere else. Done.
Yep.
Not good.
Yep. And you got to shake it off or it'll stay with you.
Exactly. Who's putting now, JT?
These golfers are good at shaking things off, though.
Sometimes.
You got to be. This
Guys like Billy Horschel, he's the only crazy one I've seen.
Yeah, I don't think Tiger shook off that 10
Oh, yeah,
a
no.
few years ago.
this sport is all. I mean, not all, but it seems to me 90% mental, man. So you got to be able to shake stuff or forget it.
Yep. Yeah, and I was listening to Rory the other day,
Oh,
too.
nice.
He said he's trying to get back to just walking up to a putt and hitting it on his natural feel, what he's seeing, instead of just reading it and doing all this stuff and all that. He said, like, once you just golf, like, it's just comes to you,
That's how Jack Nicklaus hit that 108-foot putt.
I think I heard the same thing because he was saying, I think he was like maybe playing with some kids or something or one of his charities.
Yeah.
And they were lining up. What do they do where they stick the finger out? The
I
line.
don't know what that's called.
The line.
Something.
What's that putting called where you like do this?
Oh, something approach, though. And he said they were doing it, and he was, like, laughing and stuff. And
He's like, no, just go and have a feel for putting. And I agree with that. Like, the more that I just feel it, even on my feet, like when you're walking the green, like, oh, this feels like it goes down a little bit,
Yep.
which is what a lot of times you see the players walk a lot of the green. You're just getting a feel for the green.
right.
But yeah, he was saying just be kid-like.
Yeah.
Just be kid-like. Have fun with it and get a good feel for it, which totally makes sense.
And I feel like that's easy to do when you start to watch these pros. Like, all right, he was doing this and that, but you just got to golf and you got to do it.
Yeah.
You enjoy.
Watching YouTube videos about golf and lessons and stuff, there every once in a while you might pick something up that helps, but 90% of the times it's like too much information where you're like, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try this, and I saw this guy do this.
I love the videos with Tiger and a celebrity because, like, celebrities are just want to golf and they're probably bad, so I feel like I can compare myself to that. And just hearing the small things they're asking, like Dwayne, the thing that helped me with my drive, Dwayne Wade asked Tiger, he was like, hey man, like how high should I tee the ball, like on the tee? And Tiger's went back to what his dad told him when he started. He said a half a ball above the club face. And I started doing that, and dude, just
Really?
yeah, just nothing even about a swing, just something simple about setting the ball up. And I was like, that's things that people should listen to instead of just trying to impact your swing off a Tiger or a Spieth or
Right.
something like that.
I saw Singh. He was doing like a demo or something, and he doesn't have the best reputation for being the most friendly guy. But some people started asking, how do you hit your fade? How do you hit this shot? How do you hit this? And he just turned around and looked at everybody and goes, what do you guys have against hitting it straight?
Yeah, yeah,
Really, that's the simplest thing you can do.
yeah.
Singh is he's
Exactly.
I have a thing about Singh. Like
Oh,
I
BJ?
think everybody remembers like as a great golfer because of his name. He was one of those that was like good for like a year and a half, 2 years. That's it. Everybody remembers him because of his name.
He's got a Masters.
He does, but like I'm saying, he didn't have longevity like a Phil or Tiger, or none of the greats. He was just one of those golfers just like everybody, Fred Couples, and was a red-haired dude's name from a long time ago when we were kids. I don't know, whatever.
Ernie Els?
No.
Juicin?
Man, he had red hair. I forget his name. We were kids, like,
I don't know.
but
Yeah, no idea.
He was just in one of those windows, like 1.5, 2 year windows, but he was good. But I swear, I think people remember his names. Or they think he was great because of his name. His name is so it just rolls off the tongue. Vijay Singh.
Yeah.
VJ Singh.
We've been seeing a couple guys here as we're watching it live on Amen's Corner.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
Is it 12 that's the par 3?
Yeah.
Yep, 12's par 3.
You know, it looks, and I don't think it's that long. I forget the yardage on it, but and I wouldn't even know how to say it, the depth of the green is so short that there's not a lot of room for air. It's wide. The green, if you're looking at it, is wide, but there's so little room for air, and you have bunkers on the front. The water really doesn't come into play unless, like your JT, you're trying to hit it back. But it's so narrow, I can't imagine how high you would have to hit it to stick that green.
It's 155 yards.
Okay, 155 with a, let's say, 15-yard room for air. How many times is it going to take for you to stick that?
Oh, I'm not sticking it in 10 times. I could try 10 times. I don't think I'm
Under
sticking
20?
it. Yeah, because I'm going to be in between clubs, you know, like, it'd be it'd be under 20. Probably say about 15.
Okay,
15.
if you here's the way you ask. If you take that shot, how many times would you bet you would win $1 million, or a year in jail? How many times would you bet? Like, what would you say? 15, 10?
Nah, yeah, about 10.
I love it. I love this game.
He loves this game
Yes,
more than Monopoly.
I do, dude.
You think,
He plays this with his kids.
Feels like
Year in jail.
half court shots for me. 10. I'm making one in 10.
my question is, though, you think,
Give me 10.
You think 155 on, like, at Augusta is different than, like, a 155 elevated at Crown? You know, I feel like you might,
Completely different.
The wind's different.
yeah, I
Of
feel
course,
like,
it's going to play a lot better.
that's the thing. I feel like that's where I'm getting with golf in my clubs now. Like, you know, I don't know how to read the wind and when I should club up and stuff. So I feel like it'd take me a little bit to hit
Well,
it.
not
There's so
just
many
the-
things that go into golf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many little things. It's
I think-
unreal.
I think 20 is a good number.
Yeah,
20? Yeah.
I think within 20, I could probably
I think
stick
20.
it.
Yeah, I think 22.
yeah,
Within a 15-yard,
yeah.
you know, the actual width of the green is probably maybe 25 yards.
Yeah.
But I would say 10 to 15 on the. I don't even know how to say that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like this way.
Yeah, width.
Isn't that width?
I don't know.
Girth?
What is that?
What are we talking here?
It's not height because that's up. That's
Yeah.
not straight. What is that?
Circumference.
I don't
Length-
think
length?
Unit of measure is hard.
length seems
that's
like
length.
this. Maybe that is width.
Yeah, this is length. That's width, maybe.
Yeah. Somebody
We're not the brightest.
call in and let us know.
Words are hard.
No, but yeah, people were talking about that 12th green and how it could up or down around in a heartbeat.
Yeah, and it's one of those iconic holes that you see every Masters that they bring up when they do like a promo. You see that. You see the azalea trees or flowers in the back and the bunkers and the water there.
Oh, that didn't look good.
No.
Do you
He
think
hated
they anticipate and cannot wait to get to the tee off holes where they're not surrounded by the groups and the fans?
it. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take a little debrief. Like, okay,
Oh, we got a weird one here. Look at this.
Uh-oh, good Lord.
Oh,
What do you do?
He
goes for it.
He went up and over.
yeah. Did it go?
Yeah.
Good go.
Still going.
It hit the tree.
Is he on it?
Oh, my
Oh,
Oh.
dang, dude.
he got
We're-
lucky there. Or did he?
Barn here at the Sand Trap Indoor Golf Club
Wow,
in
look
Park
at
Hills,
this.
Missouri. We'll be back.
Hey, this is Chad from the Barn, and this video is brought to you by Reynolds Landscaping and Lawn Care. Contact Shane Reynolds at 573-516-2387 today for a free bid and to schedule your projects. No job is too big or too small. It's time to get those projects up and going for the spring and summer season. Retaining walls, paving stone patios and walkways, fire pits, mulch, rock, flower beds, install drains, cutting yards, and more. Contact Shane Reynolds at Reynolds Landscaping and Lawn Care at 573-516-2387 for a free bid and to schedule your projects. Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service, and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 25,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, you just answer a few questions about your needs and preferences in therapy. That way, BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist from their network. Then you can talk to your therapist however you feel comfortable, whether it's via text, chat, phone, or video call. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, you can switch to a new therapist at no additional charge. With BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom picked for you, more scheduling flexibility, and at a more affordable price. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/thebarn. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/thebarn. This is The Barn live at the Sand Trap Indoor Golf Club in Park Hills, Missouri. Got a spot here, Kyle. Kyle Hawkins, co-owner, who owns this thing? Lotes or you or both or what?
Yeah, we're both in here every day. We're both involved in this.
Yeah.
It's been a long road.
Yeah. Well, we thank you for having us out today. We here for the first round of the Masters. Obviously, a big week for you guys being an indoor golf club. You have the 3 booths here. You host the live music a lot, I see online. Tell us a little bit about the place here.
Yeah. We got 3 simulators, a bunch of different stuff to do on them. Then usually on Friday or Saturday night, we're getting some bands in here. Hopefully this summer when it warms up, we'll be able to get some bands going outside again and mix it up a little bit.
And we're in here having a drink, but you guys run a full menu. Tell us a little bit about what people can come in and get off the menu. And if Chuck doesn't hit us with a ball, we should be all right. But yeah, tell us a little bit about the menu and what people can expect when they come here.
Yeah, we got a wide variety of items. You know, we got pizzas, wings, Bogey Burger's probably one of our best sellers. We try to mix it up and add a few things here and there and special. Like today, we did some smoked baby back rib. So got a little bit of everything.
The quesadillas are fire too.
Yeah.
Quesadillas are great.
All right, here we go. You got to get those quesadillas. What'd you say, the Bogey Burger? What's the one with the egg on there? I see you guys promote
the
a lot.
Albatross.
The
Yeah, that one's good
That's
too.
a good one.
Yeah.
You ever had an albatross?
Yeah, I did have it. Yep.
No, I mean like on the course.
Oh no, never. Not even close.
On Mario Golf, I did.
Mario Golf's legit. Legit.
And you guys do the pretzel bites and stuff still
Yeah.
too, right? Yeah, great appetizers, chips and dip. Sand Trap's the hangout, really. So.
Yeah, absolutely. When you come in, you have to make reservations on the bays.
Yeah, it's easiest to do it online. Get it booked, the way you can get in here and get going. Otherwise, if somebody's on them, you kind of got to wait around till one opens up. But it's pretty easy to book it online on our website.
Park Hills is just hopping right now, and it's almost like back when we were kids, where Park Hills was kind of the spot where you had the cruising and some silly stuff there, and it's not like that anymore. But there's so many small businesses and people that we know own the businesses in Park Hills. I love seeing the revitalization of that.
Yeah, it's crazy how this place is just blowing up lately. And me growing up in Bonne Terre, and even like the Holseys, they were in North County guys, and Nick down here at the bullpen is North County guy, and everybody's taking over Park Hill.
That's
crazy.
funny. I never thought about it like that.
I kind of said that the other day. Is I live in Farmington now, and I just always come to Park Hills.
Yep.
I don't even go to Farmington. But I remember this place when it was the old Pantera Pizza. Anybody remember that? You can make your own
yeah.
pizza
I
here.
have my first chocolate chip pizza here. Cookie.
You're first. One of many.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I used to be able to make it right over there in that corner, and had a little game room here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good place. I like to come here and watch the games too, have a beer besides the food and all that. So I would, somewhere different besides Buffalo Wild Wings, I'd definitely come to the Sand Trap for sure.
Absolutely. Support small businesses and the small business owners in this area. What is the size of this screen that we're watching? Because we're actually watching the Masters on one of the bays here. What are we talking here? What is it?
So these bays are 20 feet wide, so I think that's probably an 18 feet screen width.
When the doors shut and you're done for the day and the hours close up, do you just scoot your recliner up right there and just with the remote? That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's the plan, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you having us here, and we're going to come back eventually. I just invited ourselves, but we appreciate you having us today. We're having a heck of a time. It's the Masters. It's a special time of the year. Spring coming up. Cardinals are rolling. Sports is, if you want to see some sports and a great sports bar with live music and events that you guys do, you're going to come to the Sand Trap Indoor Golf Club in Park Hills, Missouri. Kyle, we appreciate it, man.
Hey, thank you guys for coming. Appreciate it.
And Lotes, you up?
Hiding over there.
Come on.
I got to order some food.
Yeah, I do too.
Hey, this is Chad from The Barn, and this video is brought to you by Reynolds Landscaping and Lawn Care. Contact Shane Reynolds at 573-516-2387 today for a free bid and to schedule your projects. No job is too big or too small. It's time to get those projects up and going for the spring and summer season. Retaining walls, paving stone patios and walkways, fire pits, mulch, rock, flower beds, install drains, cutting yards, and more. Contact Shane Reynolds at Reynolds Landscaping and Lawn Care at 573-516-2387 for a free bid and to schedule your projects. Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service, and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 25,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, you just answer a few questions about your needs and preferences in therapy. That way, BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist from their network. Then you can talk to your therapist however you feel comfortable, whether it's via text, chat, phone, or video call. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, you can switch to a new therapist at no additional charge. With BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom picked for you, more scheduling flexibility, and at a more affordable price. Get 10% off your first month at BetterHelp.com/thebarn. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/thebarn.
Welcome back to The Barn. We are live at the Sand Trap Indoor Golf Club in Park Hills, Missouri. We are sponsored by
BetterHelp.
Reynolds Landscaping and Lawn Care. Nailed it,
Nailed it, dude.
Nice.
Liquid Death.
Yep.
Liquid Death, yeah.
So who you guys got for a favorite to win? I know you got to have a favorite.
Buddy,
Ooh, he doesn't even lube it up.
You guys go ahead.
Go straight in.
Right.
Who do you think's going to win? Like,
Outside of my betting
So
pick,
we get married or what?
yeah,
first.
Exactly. Who do you want to win? Not who did you place your bets on?
who do I want to win with my heart? Rory McIlroy.
Same.
Koepka would be awesome to come back. I love Koepka. I'm a Koepka fan. Man.
I want either Rory to win or I want Cam to win.
so if you're
Cam
picking,
Young or Smith?
Smith.
if you're picking a storyline for this Masters, one's going to be Tiger, but I think everybody pretty much.
You want Tiger to do well.
You don't know. My whole thing is picked on the storyline right here.
The second, I think, biggest storyline, maybe the live stuff, but I think would be Rory completing his career
Grand Slam. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think that's the storyline. My thing with that is you rarely ever see the storyline play out. Do I think Rory has the game? Big time.
Yeah.
Do I think it suits his game well and how the course is set up and what course it is? Big time. But you rarely ever see the storylines play out like they do, and I bet that way. I bet against the storylines a lot.
And that's not the only storyline. Like the Scotty back-to-back would be
Scotty,
the first one
yeah,
since
yeah,
Tiger.
exactly, yep.
So
And I think that's the third storyline.
Yeah.
Is can Scotty do it back to back? Because he's so on fire right now that if I think it's happened maybe 3 times in the history.
I think Nicholas and Faldo
And
Woods.
Tiger.
And Tiger.
Tiger.
Three.
Well, first 2 holes and he already had an eagle, so he's doing pretty good for himself.
He's incredible.
Dude, he's
Yeah.
unreal. The
Yeah.
dude is just a stone cold assassin, man. It's like no big deal.
And it's not. I'm not betting against Scotty or Rory or John Rahm or any of the top 3 or 4 guys. You rarely ever see it. And I know that's a weird way to bet, but it's like, maybe it's a psychology background in me is like, you just don't ever see it play out that way.
It's the whole golf thing, man. When you're on, man. And this dude's been on for a while, but when you're on, dude.
Yeah.
Scheffler, he's a machine.
Yep.
But if I could pick anything, I think we're kind of putting Tiger aside, but it would be to see Rory complete that, especially at this time where he's kind of the face and the name of the PGA right now. He's in the Players Union and helping with all those kinds of things.
And that could be why I want to see him win, and also why I want to see Cam win.
It's deserved.
It's deserved,
Yeah.
right? You know, what a slump he's been in, Rory.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been in a major slump, but now he's got. I feel like it's almost like he's fighting for more right now.
I like how you said that. He's been in a major slump. Like, he plays well in tournaments, but majors, he kind of slumps off. You know,
Exactly.
like,
Yeah.
definitely a great statement there for
Yep.
sure.
Well, I don't know if he's in a slump because he won last year.
He was for a while.
He was in a major slump.
major-
It was like 8 years before that, right?
Oh, are you saying major slump, like
Yeah.
major
Ma-
tournaments?
yes.
Oh,
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Yeah, he's definitely. It's been
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah. So I think he knows expectations too. You know,
The crazy thing about Rory that I just realized the other day is he's been around so long since he was so young that you think he's old.
Mm-hmm.
He's like 33 or 2.
Yeah.
He's probably in his prime for the age to have all that knowledge bank and built up all those skills. He's probably in his prime age right now.
yeah.
Yeah. He just was way over like what he should have been when he was young.
Yeah. He just performed the shit out of his.
Yeah.
His driver's the best it's ever been right now.
Oh, it's insane.
I mean, he's launching it. He's nuking it 320 to 40 every time.
I love him and guys like Rahm, where when they're on, they are so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
But man, when they collapse, it's heartbreaking.
The thing about Rom,
Especially Rahm.
I don't even know what it is about Rom. Like, I don't even think he's a guy that gets in his head, really. He can just, like, he'll just be up and just start in one tournament. Just one day can just go downhill, you know?
I mean, he's like a contortionist right now. Look
Yeah.
what he's doing to his body just to get the ball because it's so below
How
his
big
feet.
is
Yeah.
he, man? What's his size? Wait, let me.
Probably about
I don't know.
6'2".
He's like,
Come
he's
back.
like a big
Pretty
old boy.
pretty big, yeah.
Come down off that hill.
I think he is in his head. He's kind of, he's one where he's probably broke some clubs. He'll throw a club around. He'll, cuss
Here comes
out
the putter toss.
Cuss out to whatever. I think I often don't pick him, even though I respect the hell out of his game because he's such an emotional player. But you do see him catch fire sometimes,
Yes.
and it is fun to watch.
I think
Exactly.
we have to put more respect on Scheffler's name because he's only been in the PGA since 2019. And he's just like, the things he's winning, like, you just can't write off, you know? And he's only, like, he's been doing it at a, like, competitive level for competing 2 years, and he's right at the top.
I'd like to know what he was before, like his amateur record. And I was like, if he was been this good for this long, like,
He was an amateur world champ. And,
dude, this dude might be something special, like history guy.
The thing about him that I'm maybe even more impressed with, like if you see, like we're talking about with Rahm might win a tournament, but he might miss a cut the next week.
Exactly.
Or the other way around. Scotty is always in the top 10, and that's one of my bets. I took Scotty not to win, not because I don't think he has the capability of it, but just I think it's just a lot of pressure on him right now. But I picked him in the top 10, and I almost feel like that's free money.
Like back in the day, like fantasy sports. You look at the fantasy sports. Rahm is like Randy Moss back in the day. He could have 200 yards and 3 touchdowns, and then the next game, nothing. But Scheffler's he's Marvin Harrison. Every
Yes.
game, 9 catches, 90 yards. Every touchdown probably.
So Rory,
Oh,
Who do you want?
we're going in straight no lose.
who do I
Yeah.
want?
Who do you want to win?
I want to win who I picked because it made me look like a genius.
$100 on them motherfuckers.
I want Justin Thomas. That's my guy.
that.
That's my guy. I want. Okay, so I went through all this shit. I found there's a top 10. There's a list of 10 things that the last 10 winners have had. Just like mathematical things.
Green jackets.
You got to be in the top 25 at the end of the day. Yes, you got to be in the top 25. So that knocks out a bunch of people. One of them is Jason Day, knocks him out. But Patrick Reed, thank God. But knocks out some people. And then you can't be their first time. It's only 3 players ever has won it in their first time. So you knock out a couple guys there. Steady climb. You have to be in the top 5 at some point before they win. So that knocks out Homa, Sam Burns, and Cameron Young. You just keep on going with this thing and knocked out until you get to what they end up with is pretty. It looks right to me. Is Scheffler, McIlroy, Rahm, Cantlay, Justin Thomas, and Spieth, and I'm going with the the storyline, dude. You imagine Justin Thomas and Jordan Spieth battling out at the end of the day?
Oh, yeah.
In the final round,
Being buddies.
best buddies. That'd be awesome.
That was one of the, you talk about traditions, and one of the traditions is the green jacket being put on by the previous winner. Mm-hmm. And I forget what year it was, but, Spieth doesn't always, but has played this course very well in this tournament very well a number of times. I think it goes to the playoff maybe, or maybe the last hole he gets beat out by somebody. Might have been Reed. I can't remember who it was. But he's the previous winner and just lost the tournament again by like one stroke to the winner. And there you got to be smiling for the cameras and
like you're
put them
so
on.
You're so happy you beat me for this. That's awesome.
Your heart was just
Yeah.
broke, and now you got to do that. Like, that would be so
Yeah.
awkward.
It would be.
Thomas is very high level player, right?
Yes,
he won the PGA Championship last year down in Tulsa, tournament we talk about a lot. Doesn't play the Masters too well though.
Yeah.
And I think here lately he's been sort of off, but where's he at now? Do we know?
100 last time I saw
I
him.
think he's under right now.
Yeah, 100 last I saw.
But I do think he's a name that you always have to at least consider.
Yeah.
At the very
Every
least
major,
consider.
yeah.
I never really considered him, JT, to be in Spieth's shadow ever. I know they mentioned that on Full Swing.
No, he's not.
It's a major
He's not.
team.
And they
Spieth won
kinda-
early.
Like throughout their, I guess, high school and things, it seemed like they were insinuating that JT was in Spieth's shadow and he had to kind of fight his way out of it. I don't see that at all.
No, he won the Open last year, right?
He won the PGA
Championship.
Who?
Thomas.
The PGA Championship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's hard to do.
Spieth started out last year hot, didn't he?
Spieth's career is so weird.
It's hot, cold, hot, cold. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Weird.
goes on streaks, and it seems like he's playing well now. It seems like he's got whatever he needed to figure out. He's got it figured out.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of weird. It's a little bit here, there, and everywhere. But if you guys are asking me,
Yeah, we are.
I got Spieth winning.
You got
Oh,
Spieth
do you?
winning.
I have Spieth
Nice.
winning.
Holy
Yep.
crap.
And it's sort
I'll
of
be
because
down.
what I was talking about is he knows the course so well, and all the players, at least from what I've heard, they say knowing the course. That's why Tiger's always at least considered, because he knows the course better than probably anybody at this point. But they say it's such an important part of playing Augusta is knowing all the little, intricacies
Sure.
throughout the course.
Idiosyncrasies? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever that
No,
word is.
intricacies.
Intricacies, that's the one I was trying to think of, damn it.
Of like the greens and all the shapes and the pin placements and stuff, having that bank of knowledge from playing previous tournaments. And Jordan always seems to play well at this course.
And I never, and again, I'm going back to the Full Swing thing because I learned a lot from that. Didn't even think about some of these players like Spieth and JT just hopping on a private jet and saying, okay, we're going to play this course next week in this tournament. Let's go play it today.
Yeah.
And then get back on their private jet and fly back home, and they're home for dinner.
Yeah. What a life.
Yeah, right?
Damn, dude. So I'm on this fantasy site that I go on to look at like deep numbers on Spieth. Okay, he's a 1-in-14 shot to win. He's made 9 of 9 cuts on this course. 19th average finish, 1 win, 5 top 5s. He's been doing it for that long, man. 5 top 5s. That's crazy.
At the Masters?
Yeah. Good
Well, he
Lord.
got one too, so that was that right there.
Phew.
But yeah, that's a pretty good.
Damn, 5 top 5s. That's crazy. Cause he, like I say, they've only, what, 10 years maybe. He's been playing. How long has he been playing? 12. Ain't that damn long.
So we're well underway with the first round. How you guys feeling about your picks?
Yeah,
I'm
we
feeling- I'm
are.
still feeling good.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. Cantlay I need a few birdies, but as long as he's even, I'm all right.
Can I talk about another guy who I like?
Yes, you can.
Colin Morikawa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hasn't won in a while, but he's so even kill. And the reason, like, I bet sometimes, or I don't pick Rahm on some of my betting, is because you never really know what you get, and I don't like players like that. And I miss out on some of the times he does catch his fire. But Colin Morikawa is not somebody that you're hearing a lot of people talk about right now. Like, all the conversation seems to be Scotty, Rory, Rahm, maybe the JTs and the Spieths. But Colin Morikawa and like Xander Schauffele, they're all right there.
Yeah.
And I think they all have the game to win.
Yeah.
Now, he's not as long as some of the others, but he keeps it straight. He's a good iron player. And I think when you're attacking some of these pins, especially if it's soft, you want good iron on your side.
No, for sure. I think that's, yeah, a lot of the guys and a lot of the experts are saying that, sharp iron play is what brought a lot of winners these past years. That's why a lot of people weren't surprised by Hideki because his irons were so sharped up. So I feel like that's the biggest play in the field, especially, playing aggressive off the tee. You want that good second shot, and I feel like that sets up for a lot of birdies.
So on this one, it's a short 152. What do you think Tiger's hitting here?
Oh,
What
look
club?
at that tee. Look at that pin placement on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
no way.
What club do you think he hit just now?
What was it?
152.
9.
Probably
Pitching wedge.
I'd
yeah.
say a wedge.
Yeah. Look at that.
That's a hell of
How
a
in
shot
the
right
world?
there.
Good
Man, that
Lord.
pin is tough.
Yeah. Right. You just right over the water.
I feel like you either got to play to sit it or you got to play that little runoff coming back to it.
Yeah.
Tiger's a sweater.
Oh,
He goes through
Yeah.
some shirts.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
He'll have
it's hot.
He'll have an account. He's like Mariah Carey. He's like 6 costume changes or whatever, outfit changes. At the turn, he'll change his shirt. He ain't against it.
Yeah, I mean, Scotty's like that too. He'd be sweating up a storm, especially like when he's playing Rory or something and Rory's on his tail. You guys are just sweating. That's crazy to see.
So part of the prestige with winning, Mox was just talking about, the handing off of the jacket and stuff. Do you guys watch the ceremony when the tournament's done?
I haven't got to take one
I
in
love
yet.
it.
Butler Cabin. Yeah, Jim Gray.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
I love it. It's a great ending to a great story, usually on a very long weekend of golf.
Are all the winners there?
Last year's winner's there, but it depends on who's playing and things like that. It's not a set
Keep a look at this for a
set
second.
people who come in.
Fantasy thing.
I didn't know if it was like some type of ceremonial championship thing.
Yep. So along with that whole, you get your green jacket and things. You also get to pick, when you're the winner, you also get to pick the dinner for the next year. Mm-hmm. Which seems to be a hot topic.
Oh, yeah.
With some winners. This year we got Scotty doing some sliders, and it's almost cringeworthy. I hate when they keep calling it Scotty style.
Yeah.
Like just call it whatever he
The
wants to make it.
American cheese, yeah.
American cheese, whatever it is.
Then they had the choice of ribeye. What was the other one?
I forgot the other choice.
No, I'm definitely going with some ribeye. I'm down with that for sure.
You doing some ribeye? If you win, what are you picking? What's everybody eating next year?
Oh, if I won, man, that'd be crazy. I feel like we're gonna start off the little appetizer. The appetizer, we're gonna have some. You know what? I'll take the hot ham and cheese from the Sand Trap. That was the hot ham and
there
cheese.
we go.
There you
Good
go.
plug. Wow,
Good.
that's
Yeah.
I'd kick it off with
there.
that. Get a little warm belly, going. Then I'd have to bring it in with some of mom's turkey greens and mac and cheese.
Oh, keep talking. Keep going.
Kind of Thanksgiving style, but just a little like something light on it. Just the turkey, good greens, good mac and cheese.
Attaboy.
And then for dessert, we need some warm peach cobbler with some ice cream.
Cannot wait to eat this ham and cheese in front of me right now.
And then my drinks would probably be some nice wine and some beer. Take it in, chill night, no liquor, because we got a good tournament to play. Not
You
trying
put
to be
some thought into
hungover.
this.
Oh yeah, you got to take it down nice. Good warm meal to have a long, great week of play. So
You're celebrating you.
yes.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
the one time you get to celebrate you. It's all about you. It's
I
like
te-
your wedding day. Like this would be more important than a wedding day to me.
I can't lie. I saw that warm cookie and ice cream on the Scotty thing like 4 times this week, and I was like, you know what? I'm over it. I'm going to get some warm cookies from McDonald's, and I went and got some vanilla bean.
There you
I
go.
was just in the bed eating. I was like, I feel
nice.
I feel like a champ.
Yes.
Chuck, what you picking for your dinner?
Can I go before him?
Oh, yeah.
Let him go.
I put some thought into it as well.
Nice.
For the salad, we're going Caesar salad or Pasta House salad.
Okay.
Pasta House salad is amazing.
Really good, right?
Ah, so good.
Really good.
Underrated.
For the entree, we're going white wine chicken. You guys ever had white wine chicken? Really good. One of my favorites. Or CB Joe's beef brisket.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, come on.
That's why I wanted to go first.
Oh,
Mouth
come
watering.
on.
Still.
CB Joe's
Where's
a
that at?
local. It's a local. It's not
Legend.
around anymore.
Yeah, Twan, I'll take what he's having. Oh, dude. CB Joe with the house ranch. Oh, bro.
The other thing, the honorable mention on the entree was Arthur Bryant's burn ends. Arthur Bryant's from Kansas City barbecue. Burn ends. I think you've had those.
Oh,
You love
yeah.
burn ends, right?
Oh, I love burn
I
ends.
gotta have me some Kansas City barbecue this summer.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yes, dude. Burn ends. That's what I'm got to.
So those are 3 of my entrees, I guess.
All right.
What's the dessert? Bring it home.
No.
Dude, I'm going to want to get executed. If that was last meal, I'd just execute me.
Yeah, no
I
kidding.
just want that meal.
It's a master's
Yeah,
dinner.
it's a celebration.
Oh.
It's not the last meal.
Oh, sorry.
You in this prison thing.
Wrong
Go to-
podcast.
Go to prison 10 years or have CB Joe's barbecue. Yeah, we're not done. Mom's pasta house. Mom's pasta salad. No. Pasta salad? Yeah, pasta salad.
You're right.
Yeah, delicious. My mom's pasta salad. Shout out, Carol. Asparagus cooked in bacon grease. Lambert's okra. Not beets, by the way. Sweet potato casserole from Ruth Chris's.
Ooh,
Okay, now we're ready for the dessert. You guys good? Still with me here?
I've got you, yeah.
that sweet potato casserole. Ooh.
I'm still in Scotty's
The warm cookie?
hot pan cookie with the ice cream. They've been served. I've seen how they served them. They serve them in that
Big pancake pan.
yeah,
Iron skillet?
Yeah, hired
Yeah.
up. Yeah, iron skillet.
You know
there.
it's just some warm chocolate chip. Ooh.
For drinks, we got Moscato, my favorite wine. You have to have Arnold Palmer's.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Liquid Death Water and Jägermeister.
Yep. I like that.
Wow.
Jägermeister, Jesus.
That's
We're gonna be sleeping good.
That's it. That was maybe my most fun bit putting together ever.
At least the Jägermeister, you're going to like a real coma before the food coma hits you. Okay, so mine that I just thought up just now.
Glad you put some thought into it.
Dude, okay, so salad-wise, the pasta house salad is so underrated. I don't think I've ever had a salad that's better.
It's great.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
But
You can still mine. That's all right.
That's it,
We're
well.
sharing here.
Shepherd's pie. I don't know if you ever had shepherd's pie. Oh, it's so good, man.
Yeah.
Made good. Oh, dude, come on. And the dessert, I don't know what it's called. It's like this. It's my favorite dessert. It's got like pineapple in it and like marshmallows and like green something.
I thought it was upside down
What is
cake
that
at
shit
first.
called?
Say it again.
Okay.
Got what?
It's got like it's got pineapple, marshmallows, and but it's all like foam. Like it's like
Pineapple
dude,
marshmallow.
people are probably screaming at this. Dude, it's called this. What the hell?
You lost me with the marshmallows. I thought it was upside down cake.
No,
me with
it's
the
not a cake.
pineapple.
It's not a cake.
You've seen Scotty's hot, what's it called, warm cookie, right?
That's true,
Warm,
dude.
You had me a warm cookie.
Damn, man.
Pineapple, marshmallow shit. You talking about a peep?
Huh?
You talking about a peep?
No, not a peep.
Peeps.
We're probably drinking.
I
We're
don't
probably
like
drinking.
Peep either.
We're probably drinking the Peep Pepsi, huh?
I had it. My daughter had it. Yeah, it's disgusting.
Ugh.
Peeps are disgusting.
Pineapple fluff. Maybe that's what it's
Okay.
called.
That sounds like an old people dessert.
I am old. No, not the nuts. I ain't freaking nuts. You mean the female one? Get it? Without nuts.
Gotcha.
Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
Something. I don't freaking know what it's called. Huh? What's this?
Pineapple Cool Whip dessert.
Cool
I don't think it's Cool Whip, but fuck it. Just
Pineapple
give me,
fluff.
Just give me Licks ice cream.
Fuck it. Give me what he's having.
Yeah, I'll take what he's having. Damn it! I want to know what the hell this.
We got
stuff's called.
JT on the 15th right here. Looks like he's got a wood. Is that a 3 wood maybe?
Looks like a wood for sure.
245. This is risk and reward. If he's gonna
He ain't gonna swing
stick
very
it on
hard.
the green, that's a big green as far as width. Oh, he got a hold of that.
Yeah, that was well hit.
It's fading right into it.
Yep.
This is a good shot. Yeah.
That's great. What was he, 250 out?
245. Yeah, it's a good shot.
Yeah.
What's he wearing on his arm there?
I was gonna ask about that earlier. Can you even? I didn't think you could wear stuff on your arms.
I don't know what that is.
Probably like.
Did you see what I was talking about?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a band. Probably keeps his muscle contracted, or I don't know. But I didn't think you can wear anything that would help implement your swing.
Yeah, there's a lot of rules.
Has lime Jello powder.
What?
It has lime Jello powder.
That's the nursing home dessert.
This stuff.
Yeah.
This stuff right here.
That
Those are
looks
the ones-
disgusting.
They take
This
the
stuff.
false teeth
Oh, no,
out.
it's good, man. Yeah. Can have mandarin oranges.
They don't have to chew it.
Jello salad. Jello
Where you
salad.
been hanging out? Where's this at?
My ex-wife's family's house, which I'll never have it again. God dang it! I'm never gonna have it again.
You didn't get that in
Come
the horse.
on, no, yeah, I needed to put that in there. Damn it!
Max Homa sticks.
What you having, Twan?
Nope, Cam Young.
You want Jello salad too? You can take it.
No.
Whatever.
I don't want anything to do with that. So I didn't really give it a whole lot of thought, but definitely no appetizers. I'm not a real big apps guy, but the meal itself is probably
Did I know
going
this?
to be.
You're not a big appetizer guy?
I'm not. No.
Whoa.
Why does that hurt your feelings?
Oh my god, I love appetizers, dude. Everybody loves appetizers, right?
Do they?
Nachos.
Clearly they don't.
What don't you like the appetizers? What don't you like about them?
I just usually don't get them.
I have a menu here.
I don't either.
Chips with quesadilla. Yep.
And
Breaded cheese triangles. Every word of that's awesome. Pretzel bites. Yes. Toasted ravioli. Yep.
oh yeah.
Boneless wings. Stop it.
And
Garlic fries, loaded loaded nachos. Get out of here. You know what?
You don't like the
Change
fried
mine.
food?
That right there. What I just said. That's what I want.
Oh, Rom's in
thing.
trouble. That's a hard shot.
oh yeah, you don't want to come back to that water.
It's probably just because I don't eat very much at one time. I'll just
Whatever.
it'll be too much
I see
food.
you call me
You're a
fat.
grazer?
That's a good way to call me fat. I
Yeah.
guess.
You're a grazer,
But
right?
my meal would probably be the fried chicken from a restaurant in St. Louis called Grace Meat Plus 3.
Okay.
The best fried chicken I've ever had,
Oh.
ever. And he's got like a little sweet potato mash that goes with it.
What's the place called again?
Grace Meat Plus 3.
All right, I'm about to go there.
Yeah,
Mark
it's in the
it down.
Grove.
Shout out them.
Ooh,
Yeah.
the Grove's the spot.
Big time.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's terrible.
Oh, no.
no. Xander in the trees.
Apparently, you told me
Little
before
bit.
it's on there.
Oh, he got out of the pine straw.
He's all right.
Yep, he'll be fine.
I have a notepad and I said I have like a bunch of different notes. But it's places to eat, to try to eat.
Uh-huh.
Number one was Grace Meat Plus 3s, and I guess we already talked about it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah.
What was the dessert?
Don't eat dessert either. Probably cheesecake.
Ooh, I can get down with some cheesecake.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
No
What
appetizers, no dessert. What's going on with this guy?
What a fucking weirdo. Who did I
Jesus
choose to
Christ.
podcast?
Just entree and lots of beer.
Oh,
There you go.
God.
Yeah.
You like beer?
Bourbon. Let's get some Maker's Mark in there.
Okay, yeah, that's
I
a
could
good
do that.
choice. Good
Yeah.
choice.
I can do that.
Yep.
Anything?
That's what I'm picking.
Anything else?
Nope. Plain Jane. Probably some simple vanilla ice cream.
They're gonna have to make that jacket bigger for me. By the time my meal's done, like they're gonna have to stretch it out.
Oh, we'll be eating pretty good after a good Easter and taking in the championship on Sunday, though, huh?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
You're not playing in the
wait.
next tournament.
No.
No.
I'm taking a couple weeks
Yeah.
off.
I'm thinking about it.
We got
No
Vic-
kidding. No appetizers, no dessert. of course.
Leaderboard, we got Hovland 7 under, Shoffley 5 under, Adam Scott 5 under,
Adam
Rom
Scott, look at you have a day.
Rom 4 under, Brooks Koepka 4 under,
Yeah.
Brooks E.
and Lowry 4 under.
Lowry's in the clubhouse. Brooks
That's just on 10, man.
is through 10.
Let's go.
That's a good little tear.
I think they're firing at those pins because they know what the weekend's gonna be like.
Yeah, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be a different ball game
That'd be
tomorrow.
awful. I mean, to take a day off. You're in this mode. If you get rained out to take a day off, that'd be awful.
Yeah. Yeah, are you talking about like pushing it to Monday if they have to actually
yeah, if there's
cancel
a
it?
rain out one day, man, you're in this mode, dude.
So I think it's the lightning is the issue. They'll play in the rain, like even
Oh, okay.
torrential
Yeah.
downpour. But I think they know it's so unpredictable.
Phil.
What's he
Phil?
doing?
Phil's 2 under.
Minus 2 through 9.
Yeah.
Not bad. HV3.
I didn't know they would play in the rain like that. It's just the lightning and stuff.
It's the lightning, yeah. If it puts the spectators, or what do they call the patrons?
Right.
They call
Yeah.
them the patrons of
Right.
the Masters, right? You can't call them fans or the crowd. You got to use different language.
Right. Of course.
Here's another weird food thing. Have you guys heard about the pimento cheese sandwich that you can only get there?
No.
I have.
So
Sounds disgusting, but
yeah. So there's a book, and I sent it to you guys, called 7 Days in Augusta,
Okay.
Behind the Scenes at the Masters. Each chapter they talk about a different kind of unique thing at the Masters, and there's this guy that they talk about in one of the chapters where he actually lives in New York City. He flies down on Saturday, spends like $1,000 getting these pimento cheese and all these other different things that they only serve at the Masters, flies back home and hosts the Masters party at his apartment where they have food from the actual Masters at his apartment.
What?
Another cool thing about the book, so it's like a special tradition there. But another cool thing about the book, and I don't know if it's still the case because it's been a few years since this book's been out, but there is a family that owns property on Augusta. Augusta's like the hallowed ground, holy ground of golf. Well, there's this family it's been in there. It's the property that they own. It's only like an acre, a couple acres, so it's not very much. And Augusta owns a shitload of acres, as you can imagine. It's been in their family for decades, and they've been offered millions of dollars to sell it, and they're like, "No, fuck you, we ain't moving." they turned down the offer to sell it. And it's just like this little modest house
Yeah,
on an acre.
they could use the millions. Yeah,
They don't even like golf, right?
They're not even big golfers, I don't
Wow.
think.
that's
I don't
wild.
think. But they were just refused to sell it.
Are you selling?
Oh, yeah.
And it's hard. I'd have sold it at way less than that. That'd have been bad, but yeah.
Yeah, I probably would sell it too. And give me free rounds at Augusta.
No kidding.
Yeah.
There's just so many things you can talk about with the Masters. And that's, I think, one of the reasons it's such a unique tournament, why it's so cool. It's only there these certain things happens where some of the other tournaments are great. I do love
Yeah.
the U.S. Open to where anybody could make it, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
that's fun.
Really cool.
It's always
but,
hard as hell. Yeah.
but the exclusivity of it, and like you said, it's only at Augusta
That's what's
every
cool.
year, I think is what makes it great. I think
Yeah.
it's why we're here right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're the Barn, and we are live at the Sand Trap Indoor Golf Club in Park Hills. We'll be right back after this one.
Nah, I think we want to wrap.
Yeah, I got to stand up, though. Oh, my ass was asleep.
Oh,
Here, I'll do it. We want to thank Kyle Hawkins, Brian Lotes, the Lotes and Hawkins family for having us out. You got to come here to the Sand Trap Indoor Golf Club in Park Hills, Missouri. Get all your sporting and golf needs. Great food. We're digging in right now. The Barn is in the building.
yeah, baby.
We're in the building, baby.
Follow us on all the social medias. We want to shout out BetterHelp for sponsoring this and Reynolds Landscaping for sponsoring this. Go to www.betterhelp.com/The Barn for 10% off mental health services. And we appreciate them and we appreciate being here. And you can catch us next time. Peace.
Catch the Masters.
Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy service and it's 100% online. With BetterHelp, you can tap into a network of over 25,000 licensed and experienced therapists who can help you with a wide range of issues. To get started, you just answer a few questions about your needs and preferences in therapy. That way, BetterHelp can match you with the right therapist from their network. Then you can talk to your therapist however you feel comfortable, whether it's via text, chat, phone, or video call. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't the right fit for any reason, you can switch to a new therapist at no additional charge. With BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who is custom picked for you, more scheduling flexibility, and at a more affordable price. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/The Barn. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/The Barn.